I'm Marques Young. I'm a financial advisor and a heart attack survivor.
Hold on. I want to get that on camera. Can you say that again?
I didn't even know you were going to ask me that question.
You didn't?
That's a good question. So I've got a wide demographic, all ages, all backgrounds, socioeconomic. I can see a trend developing of more successful, career-oriented women. And we have conversations about some of the challenges that they have that, quite frankly, I thought were unique. But the more I, have those interactions, I know that they're, and I'm beginning to see, is more prevalent than what I ever imagined. I have this conversation at least twice a week. And I think a lot of people just aren't comfortable having the conversation about finances. It's taboo in some instances, kind of like this topic we're talking about of how is a woman going to be the financial head of household? I think had I not gone through that period of time and had that experience, I would not know how to have the conversation. I would still be one of those stupid, dumb men who always assumed that the man is going to be doing certain things and the woman does certain things. And that's so not the case. As a heart attack survivor myself at a young age, we as men tend to compartmentalize and internalize what we're feeling. When you first asked me to do this, I was so excited because I thought I was in a bubble. And you opened my eyes to help me understand, this conversation is being had, but it's still isolated. I've seen in a lot of cases people get to me and they finally realize, oh, this is why we don't like one another sometimes, when we have to talk about whose money are we spending. They actually say that. Whose money are we spending? It's not whose money. Both of you are doing this together. So if it's not together, are you really together? This topic of the gender balance and the gender inequality and the roles within a relationship, it goes across all demographic. So I say that to highlight who's ever watching this piece. You're not a stranger versus someone else that you see that may be in a better or worse situation. It's interesting that sometimes some of these women who are high income earners, or they may be the breadwinner in the family, especially if dad may be home taking care of the kids, doing the laundry, all the domestic duties. I've had conversations with some of the women and they feel like that they're less of a woman and not being enough of a mother because they're not doing those things. So it's you get it on both sides of the fence and it becomes an interesting topic that neither party really wants to talk about because they've gotten to the point to where they can do some of those things and have the luxuries or the niceties and the creature comforts that they have. And if mom walks away from that career or takes a step back, those things go away. And if they go away, what is that family dynamic? Because that changes the identity of who we are, both as individuals and as a family. And God forbid, what is the rest of the world going to say about us? I can tell you, I got 1, 2, 3 people right now that I can think of, couples, where it took forever for the man to come around and recognize I'm not driving this boat. She is. Once they finally did, things took off. But it takes so much to get there because the male ego is so strong. And it makes us stubborn. Stubborn and stupid. I mean, seriously, if they were to just get over it, life would be so much easier. I don't even have any other way to put it. Are you still recording?
Yes.